Alright, what's going on, guys? I know I've been kind of inactive for a little bit. Well, a little bit as in the past 3 years, random uploads here and there that don't really make any sense. But just wanted to give you guys a quick update and let you know that I am back. I'm going to be getting back into this whole YouTube thing. I know I've been away for a while. Life just kind of happens sometimes. Left you guys off letting you know that I joined the Army, and I thought I was going to have a lot more time to make videos and do the things I wanted to do, but it's actually been pretty tough. But I'm getting to the point now where, I can get back into this and, do it the way that I used to do it right, and make quality content for you guys. And yeah, so this is kind of like a little update video as to where I've been and, what I plan on doing. And if you guys can tell, I'm not sure if you're good with interiors and stuff, but we have a new car. Well, I have a new car. Gonna give you guys a little quick rundown on it, what it is. I'm sure you guys already know, you can tell by that, but what it is, when I got it, what I've already done to it, stuff like that, what I plan on doing to it, because I already have more parts to put on the car. I'm just gonna kind of ease my way back into it right now, just film as much as I can. Right now I'm working with my iPhone right now as a camera, and then I've got a little GoPro that I can do, some cool stuff with, maybe some driving, POV type stuff. But for now, take it easy. I'm gonna film as much as I can, put out, at minimum 2 to 3 videos a month is my goal right now. But we'll see how that goes. If I can do more than that, great. If not, 1 to 2 videos, whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and do like a little walkthrough on the car. Please excuse how dirty it is right now. I haven't washed the car in several months, and you guys will figure out why that is. But yeah, so this is my 2017 Subaru WRX STI. I bought the car in February of 2019. Had 16,000 miles on it. I'm the second owner. The guy who owned it before me actually worked at the dealership, so I got to talk to him, learn what he's done to the car, learn the history, how he drove it, all that kind of good stuff. It was pretty much untouched when I got it. The only thing that he did to it was put 20% window tint all around, minus the windshield. He did a shift knob, which, as you guys can tell, I don't know if you can, it's a little Perrin shift knob, but I've already tried to take it off because it's a metal shift knob. Excuse the lighting, but it's a metal shift knob, and some of you guys probably know that that's not very good in the summertime. So I've tried to take that off and put the stock shifter back on, because I just love the look of it, love the feel of it. But I don't know if he super glued it on or Loctited it on or what, but I've tried pulling that thing off with pliers, channel locks. I just can't get it off. So maybe I'll try some like some anti-seize, not anti-seize, but I'm talking about the stuff where I could just like drip it down in there. I would take it off, but so yeah, so it's a 2017 limited. That means sunroof, full leather seats, leather door cards. What else? It had limited wheels, but I swapped those out already. That's pretty much it for the interior. Like I said, it is extremely dirty in this car. I need to clean it, but here's the reason why I haven't really cared to wash it or clean it or anything like that. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty dirty. But the reason why is this right here. Now, it doesn't look that bad just in a video right here, and because it's got grass and stuff, because the people who cut my yard just don't care about anything. But yeah, somebody hit me in a parking lot. I'm gonna get back inside because it's kind of loud out here and tell the story. But I was leaving work one day, talking to my buddy in a parking lot, and I heard the sound of a car getting hit, and turn around, and it's mine. A guy in a big Dodge Ram pickup was pulling out of a parking spot, said he didn't see my car, and he clipped the front end with his tire. And I know for a fact that guy was gonna leave because there was no damage to his truck, and the only reason he stayed was because I heard it and I walked over there and I was like, yo dude, you just hit my car. So basically, That happened about a month ago, beginning of August. So I've been waiting a while to get this car fixed, but I'm supposed to take it in this Monday. Today is Friday. Supposed to take it in this Monday to have it repaired. And, you know, they're going to give me a rental car and everything. They're going to give me a quote, blah, 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 stupid insurance stuff. But yeah, so it's taken a while because there was an issue. You know, the guy that was driving the truck, he wasn't the owner. He wasn't the one that was insured. So they had to go through all that, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, hopefully if everything goes right, I'll be able to put a 2018 or 2019 front bumper on this car because they just look a whole lot better than the 17 in my opinion. But that's the story on that. That's the reason why it's super dirty. You know, I don't really care to wash the car while it's all jacked up like that. I know that might sound like me just being lazy, and it has a little bit to do with that, but I'm just using that as my excuse. So now we're gonna go into sort of what's done to the car. I've got a pretty decent list so far of what I've done, so we're just gonna go ahead and pop the hood. Most of it you can't really see, but we'll go ahead and take a look. Alright, so to anybody who doesn't know, the STI comes with the EJ257 motor. It's been that way for a very long time now. This is a really sort of outdated engine, I guess you could say. It's pretty dirty in here right now. I don't know if you can tell or not, but let's just get into what's done to the car. So the very first thing I did was I ordered an Accesspport and the Cobb Intake. So this is the, I don't know if it's the SF or what. It's a Cobb Intake, you know, all this and then the little tube right here. That's basically it. Did that with the Accesspport, and I ran the stage 1 off the shelf Cobb map for about 2 or 3 days, and you know, it was a pretty decent pickup on power. I'm not trying to say, you know, throw an intake on your car in a tune and it's gonna, you know, just drastically change it. But let me tell you guys, this car from the factory just felt like the slowest. Like it was not fast. I bought the car, I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, crazy, but I was expecting a little bit more than what I got. So I started looking at videos. These cars dyno stock like 240 something to the wheels, which is pretty bad. And you know, I didn't take into consideration all-wheel drive power loss and stuff like that. So I was like, you know, I need to do something to get this car, you know, to where it should be, like they advertise from the factory, you know, the 305 horsepower or whatever, which again, that's a crank number. But so yeah, after I did the intake and the Accessport, I got a Invidia divorce wastegate catted downpipe, and that really woke the car up. A downpipe and an intake and a tune on this car will absolutely wake it up for sure. And you guys, any of you who have done this, you will know that that's a game changer right there. So I was running the Cobb Stage 2 off-the-shelf map for a couple months, and you know, I've never been a fan of the whole Cobb off-the-shelf maps, but I wanted the car to feel a little bit better than it did, so I ran it for a little while, and then I made the decision to go, well, before I get into that, like I said, it had the tinted windows. The previous owner had the Rally Armor Mudflaps. I swapped the limited wheels to the base 15 to 17 wheels. Kind of regretting that decision. You know, I like these wheels a lot, but the limited were just, I don't know, I didn't like them while they were on the car, but as soon as I got rid of them, I was like, okay, they looked kind of nice. So, but that's where I am now. I plan on getting different wheels anyways, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, other than the Mudflaps wheels, window tint, the car came with the SPT Performance, basically the factory performance exhaust that you can order with the car. So the previous owner who bought the car put that on there, which we'll get into the details of why that kind of sucks. But yeah, wind's blowing pretty bad, sorry guys. But after I did the downpipe, intake, and Accessport, I decided that I was going to go external wastegate. So I bought the Tial 38mm. You guys are definitely not gonna be able to see it. We'll do an under the car. I'm gonna do a video on you know, what all it takes to go external wastegate in this car. And the reason for that is because These cars have issues with overboosting, and I didn't really want to deal with that. So I went external wastegate, and with that I had to get the Grimmspeed electronic boost controller, and I had to get this was per the tuner. I went with Torque Performance. These are the Cobb fuel pressure regulator kit. Basically what that does is, I guess the stock fuel lines in that location, they have an issue with stumble. They call it the GR stumble. So I had to put that on there, and that completely fixed the issue. Had to get the Grimmspeed internal wastegate block off plate, so you have to remove the internal wastegate, put that block off plate so you don't have any issues with that. Also had to get well, I didn't have to, but I got a Grimmspeed turbo heat shield, and the reason for that is, you know, it just looks nicer and blah blah blah, whatever. It was cheap, so why not? I think that's it as far as what I had to buy for that. I'm pretty sure I'm running the 0.8 bar spring setup in the wastegate, so it's tuned for 20 psi, and it's tuned for 20 psi in sport and sport sharp. What is it? Intelligent mode is tuned for 15 psi, but I'm pretty sure that's all I've done part wise. Nothing crazy, like maybe some external stuff, like I put the wing stabilizers. That wing is really floppy from the factory. Like you can just put your hand on it and just wiggles around and stuff like that. But other than that, that's all I've done to the car. I plan on making a video, like I said, of the whole wastegate setup, you know, what I had to do for that, because there were a lot of times where the answer just wasn't on YouTube of somebody else doing it, or it just wasn't on Google. I had to call a lot of companies, mainly the tuner, Grimmspeed, you know, figure out how to run the vacuum hoses on the boost controller to the wastegate. You know, it was a process, and the install took me about 12 hours. You know, I don't have a lift. I just did it in my buddy's garage, and it was quite the process. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this and go back into the car. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a video on the whole wastegate setup, tell you guys how I did that, because there's really not a good in-depth tutorial on YouTube of somebody doing an external wastegate on this car. It's mainly just people saying, hey, I got a wastegate, oh, here it is installed. So I'm gonna try my best to give you guys a quality video on how to do that, if that's something you wanna do to your car. Also, I'll probably do some videos on, like, you know, the exhaust setup right now, how it sounds, because I've already got a new setup in the works. Won't go too much into that. That'll be a video by itself. And then, you know, I'll do a video on the external wastegate as far as how it sounds, you know, because it's pretty sweet. I'm going to be honest. It's probably the best upgrade I've done to this car. Not only for reliability purposes, as far as not overboosting and stuff like that, but it just sounds amazing. So I've already got like 4 or 5 different video ideas that I want to do for this car. I just need to, you know, get after it and get them done. So I'm starting with this, giving you guys an update, where I've been, what I've been doing, you know, what kind of car I'm in now. Sold the Focus, got this. This is what I originally wanted when I bought the Focus, but I couldn't afford it at the time. So now I have basically a realistic dream car. And this is a car that I'm going to keep for a very long time, and I'm going to try and put out the best content possible and the most informative content possible for this car, because I know it's a pretty popular platform. And I'm still learning every day, you know, about these cars and stuff, but I'm not going to drag this video on too much longer. I just wanted to give you guys an update, tell you I'm back. I got a new car. We're going to be doing stuff to it. There may be a short break sometime in the near future because I'm going to be moving, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. And I'm just excited to be back into this and to get these videos rolling again and get back to doing what I love to do, because I'm going to be honest, I miss this kind of stuff. I went back and watched a bunch of my videos, and I was like, man, I should have never dropped that. I should just, you know, kept up with it. But doesn't matter. I'm here. We're going to be doing some cool stuff to this car. Cool videos coming. But yeah, that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. This is what I drive now. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Stay on the lookout for new stuff, because, you know, I'm sure my fan base is kind of shrunk by now. I'm sure not everybody, you know, still has been waiting around to watch my videos, but I'm going to keep posting stuff. I don't care if 5 people watch it or 5,000 people watch it. I'm getting back into this because this is something that I love to do. And yeah, I've been rambling way too much, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. Sorry if you wanted to see my face. I just got my wisdom teeth removed yesterday, so you guys don't get that luxury today. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.